lovelies, hope you're all well.
Mommy.
Yeah? Every time.
Mommy.
Every time. So, no loss this week, and in fact a slight gain, and I'll tell you why. It was my period this week, which always makes me hungrier. So on my eat days, I just gave up tracking in the end because I was overeating, and I knew I was overeating. I still did my fast days apart from yesterday, and I have just felt down all week. All week I've been on such a downer. So I decided yesterday that I was just going to give myself a break, and I was going to spend the weekend eating, basically. Not the entire weekend eating, but I just wanted to give myself a break. I wanted to listen to my brain, listen to my body. So yeah, weighed in at 145.2. So last week I was 144.8. So it's only a very, very slight increase, and that will probably go down in the next day or so anyway, as I get back on track, because I will be getting back on track tomorrow. But these things happen, you know. This week, every month around the my period, I very, very rarely lose. The only time I ever lost during my period week was with snake diet, and that's just far, far too restrictive for me at this point. So normally I will maintain or even gain a little bit during this week. So I generally don't weigh myself around my period, just for that reason, because I know that it's not an accurate depiction of my weight, let's say. So yeah, I decided to just give myself a break. So I'll get back into fasting tomorrow. Monday will be a fasting day. Other than that, yesterday we actually left the house. We actually got out, and it was lovely. Literally all we did was we got in the car and we went to the Starbucks drive-through in Peterborough, which is our nearest city. We had to queue for 35 minutes, and then I was really distraught because they didn't have any pouring cream, so I had to get milk in my Americano. I made sure I had whole milk, so it was the lesser evil. So that was disappointing, but it was just so nice to get out, and it was just that little bit of normality back, which was lovely. And I have a really exciting meal planned for today. I'm making keto, which is a slow cooked Greek lamb dish. It normally has potatoes in it, but I'm going to use swede, so I'm really excited to see how that turns out. And I will show you that, because I'll just show you today's full day of eating. Not really much else to tell you. I'm feeling better today. I think, yeah, just the combination of hormones and lockdown, and, you know, just the weeks and weeks and weeks of this has just really affected my mood. And I ended up having zero willpower. I kept my food keto, but I was eating way too much. So if I hadn't been fasting, I definitely would have gained weight this week. But then I think if I hadn't been fasting, I probably wouldn't have overeaten to the extent that I did. Like my TDEE is about 1700 calories, and I was way over that every day. I was hitting at least 2000 calories, I reckon, on my eat days, which is unlike me, very unlike me. But this is what happens when you don't track, I suppose. Yeah, so looking forward to the keto, and then back on track tomorrow. But yeah, I will take you through and show you what I eat today, and hopefully we'll have a good day of being in a better mood. today is a breakfast pizza. You're already picking at it, huh?
Baby car.
Yeah, so this is 3 eggs scrambled in a pan with butter, and then you just kind of leave it with the lid on to get all crispy. Add your toppings. In this case, I have put some Callow Fit sugar-free ketchup, some mozzarella and some cheddar on the top. And then I popped it under the grill just to brown the cheese up a bit. And here it is. Oh, I am so bloated. Yeah, shouldn't have had the Domino's, but you know, it's been about a year since I've had a Domino's, so that's good. So tomorrow we're back on the fasting, and just got to carry on now. You know, this was a bad week, culminating in a bad meal. But I just need to shake it off and get back on board. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. You know, at the end of the day, I'm only human, and you know, we all make mistakes, but it's done now. I am running a bath. I'm just going to have a nice soak in the bath, have an early night, and just crack on with my fast for all day tomorrow. Yeah, the lamb, I was cutting it and it was just the most unappetizing thing. So what I've done is I've popped it in the slow cooker just to see if having a bit more cooking is gonna make it a bit more appetizing. The veg turned out all right, but I wasn't just gonna have a plate of veg for my dinner, so that's why we ended up going down the Domino's route. But hey ho. I hope you're all well and staying safe and happy, and I will see you soon.